So what was the Renaissance? The Renaissance was a period, particularly in Europe, from 1350 to 1550, or as some scholars say, 1650. So the dates are off a little bit depending on who you speak with or what source you're using for your material to discuss the Renaissance. But roughly it's the period from about 1350 to 1650. And what the Renaissance is it's a rebirth of Greco-Roman culture. It's the rediscovery of the culture that existed before the Middle Ages grabbed a hold of Europe, before the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD. So when we're talking about Greco-Roman culture, we're specifically mentioning the culture of the Greeks and the culture of the Romans. And that culture was a culture rich in rhetoric, rich in literature, rich in art, music. And the Middle Ages had those things. It's not as if all of those things disappeared during the Middle Ages, but what had happened was they had lost touch with their past. And what happens with the Renaissance is a rebirth of that past. It's a rediscovery of what had been lost, a rediscovery of things that had disappeared from the knowledge of even intellectual Europeans. And what is ushered in by the Renaissance is the belief that man can accomplish things that they had never dreamed of accomplishing in the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages, life was a struggle for survival. And what we see with the Renaissance is a recovery from that struggle. After the Black Death and all of the economic and social upheaval that was caused by that, we see a renewal of life and the love of life. And it particularly happens in Italy. And as they usher in this new age of the Renaissance, we will see people finally realizing what true human potential can be. And we will see the great artists of the period, like Leonardo and Michelangelo. What they will do is they will achieve things that had not been achieved before. Leonardo, with his inventions, the ideas that he has, the blueprints, the plans, he believes that man can achieve flight through his own power, through his own ingenuity, through his own intelligence, that they can do things that had never been done before, or that was only in the realm of God. So they were reaching into that realm of God and saying, God gave us the potential to be our own people, to make our own choices, to create things, and to rediscover what was once lost. And that's what happens with the Renaissance.